As we have discussed that you are already in possession of everything you need to be successful, here are some of your internal components to consider. Develop and use to your advantage. This is the Think Your Reality Podcast, episode 63. Hang on, here we go.
Your destiny is by your design. Getting what you want in your professional life is gained by following a series of steps created by your mindset. Are you ready to start the journey? This is the Think Your Reality Podcast. Here's Mike Sims.
Hey, it's Mike Sims, and thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I do appreciate it. My goal is to argue in defense of the life you can and should live, and do what's necessary through this medium to guide you to that end. And you'll allow me to do that, I'd be grateful. Let's continue the journey, shall we? I want to start today with the word availability to our own hopes and dreams. I think we get so caught up in the day-to-day running of our homes and families and jobs that we sometimes, probably too many times, we don't make ourselves available to our own aspirations, and the years escape us. Be careful of the saying, I'll get to it. Being the age I am astonished I'm at this age. In a lot of ways it concerns me that how much time has passed. I think of the Rod Stewart lyric from the song Young Turks, time is a thief when you're undecided. Please, decide to make yourself available to yourself. It's where discipline and time management will come into play. Now, we've touched on this in the past. You cannot and should not allow the needs of others to always take precedent of what your goals are. My wife says I don't do this, but I'll share it with you anyway. It's called active listening. So how does this apply to us? Are you listening to the voice in your head prompting you to do that thing? Or is your fear telling it to be quiet? It needs to be listened to and acted on sooner rather than later. I got news for you. It's already later. Are you one of those days people? I would caution you, life is not going to wait forever. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Please don't postpone your joy or discovering why you were put here. Your life changes exponentially when you act on the voice telling you to act on that thing. Another thing my wife says I need is analysis. Our life, as well as our hopes, dreams, and aspirations, need to be assessed and analyzed frequently on the way to developing our designed life. Analyze and act on the plan and the implementation of what we are intent on doing and becoming. Assess the progress and make small incremental changes and see the effects, and then rinse and repeat. Focusing on the steps that work and enhancing them further is an expedient way to get further toward your end zone. And this asset of analysis will be instrumental in the loftier goals you will pursue later on in life. Be careful, however, of analysis paralysis. We must continue to act on these steps and not just analyze them. Clarity. We have to be very specific on what it is we want ultimately from our professional life. Vagueness and generalities are not recognized or understood by the subconscious mind, and we know that's where everything stems from. We have to be deliberate in our intent and the pursuit of a very definite goal. Initially, the way we intend to acquire it and the time frame we work in. Anything articulated, said audibly to your subconscious mind, has to be laser focused. If we are not clear, we travel aimlessly through life, and God only knows where you land. 100% guaranteed, it's not what you wanted. Communication with respect to our goals and to those people that we interact with on a daily basis, whether they are involved in our pursuit or not. We've touched on this. Time is a very precious commodity, and we have to be disciplined with ourselves and others that require our time. First things first, prioritize and progress. Commitment, or my wife says to be committed. I know. This is only second to our choice. Commitment is only second to our choice of profession. Nothing is ever gained by anything less than a 100% commitment to ourselves and our aspirations. No commitment, no conquest. Commit to being committed. Competency. Be clear that our competence is forever developed as we go through life. Yes, I said forever. We are in a constant state of development and changing, reinventing, and learning about ourselves and the path we are on. Depending on your age at the time you hear this, can you say that you're the same person today you were 10, 15, or even 20 years ago? Character. Character is the glue that will hold you together and keep you on the straight and narrow path. We can never and will never forsake our character for anything, regardless of what it is. Nothing ever offered in life will be enough to abandon our character. Character and reputation are all you have in the end. They are the basis of the kind of life you live, the standing in the world you hold, and how you will be remembered. Confidence is developed every day on the journey. Even with mistakes, you're still taking steps. That and what you have chosen to dedicate your life to accomplishing is all that needs to be done to move forward. Connection with like-minded people. Be certain they are the kind that will challenge you, question, and encourage you to stay the course that you articulated you wanted and to the plan first stated. Surround yourself with people who have similar aspirations and are purposeful in their lives. You'll aspire to become them and they you. You actually feed off of each other. This one I want you to pay especially attention to, and the word is compassion. And it's compassion for yourself. I've stated before and believe it needs to be stated regularly. Forget past mistakes, but learn from them. Stop holding yourself responsible for years past. They're in the past for a reason. As long as you don't make the same mistakes repeatedly, you're doing better than most. Be compassionate to yourself. Allow the past to stay there. It serves no intent for the days and goals reached and those that are coming to you. My name is Mike Sims. This is the Think Your Reality podcast. You've heard me say it before, and I will say it again as I believe it in my heart of hearts. Have an absolutely awesome day. You deserve nothing less.